to Appalachian Living on the Farm. Oh my gosh, oh, I'm so behind, and we're all excited about this week. Oh my gosh, we've got so much going on that I want to tell you about. Where do I start? We're finishing up our decorating here inside the house. We finished outside. Dawn and I are having a small little Christmas party that we've invited some of our best friends over, and we want to share with them the joy and the spirit of Christmas season. So we're getting ready for that. Oh my gosh, what else is going on? Oh, on the farm, on Highlands Farms. Sadly, this is our last week on the farm, so we're closing down the greenhouses. This is the last week we'll be picking tomatoes. But out of that sadness comes rejoice, because what a wonderful season it's been. We have been so truly blessed with customers, with friends, with help, everything. Picking our last time here on the farm, we've got our red tomatoes, which are sold already. Sauce, soups still keep popping out here. We just can't keep them stocked, and unfortunately we're going to be kind of in a void until next season. Green tomatoes, lots of green tomatoes on the vine. You'll be able to see that today. I'm going to show you the green tomatoes on the vine and what we're going to be doing with that. It's going to be a surprise. We've got a couple of ideas in mind, and we're not really sure which way we're going to go. So we've got a committee we're meeting on that to decide what we want to do with these tomatoes and the green ones, and we'll be sharing that with you on our next video. Decorating tips. The house is decorated. We are ready, like I said, for our party. A couple of little decorating tips I want to share with you. We're going to be going through those today. Party tips, my goodness. We told you, first of all, we would be moving when you saw the transition from Thanksgiving table setting to Christmas table setting, and we told you there'd be another table setting that you could use. That's coming up today. We have some great news I'm going to share with you today. Dawn's son Nathan, my stepson, and Dawn's son Nathan, his wife Evelina, children Ryan and Maya will be coming in. So we're so excited about that. We're getting ready for them to come stay with us during the holiday season. Also during this time, Dawn's other son Sean, my stepson Sean, his wife Kelly, children Kathleen, Bryce, and Emma will be coming up spending the holidays with us, and we're going to share that with you. We are so excited. You know, I will say this, looking back at all of the memories of Christmas, that's what it's about. It's about memories that we have, and as we become adults, we think about the memories we had growing up and how wonderful they were. And as adults, we think about the fun things, waking up, seeing the children go find the presents under the tree, and the joy we get when they're opening them, and the excitement in their eyes that we get to share. We are so excited and so blessed to be able to see that this year, and creating memories for our children and grandchildren that we hope will be carried out from season to season, to year, and that they can hold that close in their minds for a long time. But in the meantime, my gosh, we're going crazy here with everything on the farm. So we're going to let you share a little bit of that with us. Oh, so from tomatoes to Christmas trees to decorating, cooking. I hope you've got some time to sit back and enjoy, because we're getting ready to share with you. Thanks for joining us. Again, I'm Tracy Fletcher McLaughlin, and this is Appalachian Living on the Farm, and I have a visitor. You know, if you know us well enough, you know I love animals. And this is my Buttercup. Buttercup was a stray that came to our house almost a year ago. And Buttercup has been a blessing to us. He is a sweet little boy that we love and we take care of around here. He's a big part of our lives. And like I said, if you know us, you know animals are a huge part of our lives. So anyway, Stay tuned. We've got a great show lined up for you today, and hopefully some hints, some helpful hints that will help you in cooking, decorating, and farming. Okay, here's our table. My goodness, hasn't it changed since last time? Like I said, Dawn and I are getting ready to host a party for our friends, and this is like the smallest table that we have, our eating table in the house. So we are using this for bar glasses, for our wine glasses and mixed drink glasses that people can come by and help themselves. This is just kind of a nice little place to put everything, and we are really about helping yourself. What we do at our party, we make it a buffet, and it's all finger foods, all appetizers, but it's kind of, you get what you want. It's not a sit-down dinner by any means, but everything is help yourself. So we leave everything wide open. So, having said that, this is the decoration, the centerpiece that you will recognize from last time we did this. And we changed it, we transposed it from a breakfast table to hosting the wine glasses. And really, you can use this for anything. You may want to, if it's a smaller venue, maybe you can put your food around the centerpiece if you're doing appetizers, or maybe even a full meal if you have a larger table. Use this as your centerpiece and have the people go around the table to get whatever they need. Anyway, just another way that you can use the table that we set up a week ago. So, having said that, we are still decorating, getting ready for this party. One of the great things, I'll say this about living on a farm, is we can cut our own greenery. And I've told you in the past, I really love the smell of the greenery in my house. We do fresh trees. We do fresh greenery on our mantles, our stairways. Anywhere we can get fresh greenery, we love it. But we're very fortunate to be able to have greenery here on the farm that is, you know, at our own access, just right at our fingertips. So we took a day to go out on the farm and cut some of the greenery, and I've been eyeing these trees, these beautiful red cedars that I spotted a couple of months ago. I've been watching them because they had these beautiful blue berries on them, and you might think that's kind of crazy to want to use those at Christmas, but you will be amazed at how these blue berries have just worked so well together with silver, with gold, with red and green. The most beautiful arrangements. And when I show you all of these photos, you'll be searching for these trees for next season, for next Christmas. These cedar trees, or what I thought were cedar trees, are called big red cedars. And when I think of big red cedars, you know, I think of out west, but the I guess official name for these is Juniperus virginiana, and I like that because I'm in Virginia. But look it up, and I want to show you some photos of some of those beautiful berries that you can see on these trees. But they just volunteer, they come up wherever. And I have actually, since I've noticed them on the farm, I've seen them on the roadsides traveling. And not that I'm going to tell you to pull off on the road and cut some of these beautiful branches, but to me, they just make my Christmas because of the beautiful, number one, the cedar smell that they give off. I remember growing up, well, I do, and I don't know how old you are, but I remember growing up, some of the first trees, we always had live trees. The first trees we had were cedar. So you could smell that cedar fragrance just, you know, all through the house. This kind of takes me back to that time. Although we have fir trees now, which you have seen, the cedar in the arrangement, you can still smell that cedar throughout your house. And what a privilege, what a wonderful thing to be able to have those. But these cedar trees that we are using, they can grow up to 50 feet tall. And on farms, you know, normally farmers may not be like me that they want to cut the berries and bring them in. So normally these trees are used as fence posts on the farm to keep in cattle, to keep out predators, whatever. But they're used as fence posts. So this beautiful blue color that these berries give off, it's such a wonderful accent. And like I said, you won't believe, but it's so beautiful how it works together. Couple of things that we'll do. We're going to do an arrangement today with this cedar, with the blueberries. that will have a lantern in the middle. But I'm also going to show you a couple of different arrangements that I did with a candle, some for inside, some for outside. So if you happen to see these trees growing anywhere, or if you have them on your farm or in your yard, you will see what we can do with those and make those useful. You can see for our arrangement today, for our live berry, juniper berry, or the big red cedar berry live arrangement today, what we have are the pieces of the cedar we picked from the farm. We have a lantern that we bought at an inexpensive box store. And we also have some foam, just a simple ring so that the lantern can sit in the middle. We also found some berries at an inexpensive store, some nice beautiful red berries, and also some with magnolia leaves and cones, little picks that we can put around this. So simple to do. I can't wait to show you how fast and easy you can make this arrangement. So we have a beautiful tabletop lantern arrangement that we're using outside, and as you can see, we combined the beautiful blue berries and some of the artificial berries, the red berries that we bought, and pine cones, magnolia, just a mix of greenery. But what a beautiful arrangement. This happens to be a battery operated candle, so we don't have to worry about burning anything down. I'm going to show you a couple of other things that we did too. Of other different items we're going to do for decoration today. Simple. Have I told you simple is really the major part of my life? Everything I do is simple because I'm not that talented that I can take everything to an extreme. I'm dangerous enough that I know a little bit about small things, which is not too bad. So I'm going to show you a couple of other decorating tips that you'll want to do. One is making pillows. Simple way to add a little festive cheer to the season by throwing it on sofas, chairs that you may drag in for guests, whatever you decide to use it for. And it may even go on a stocking. But I'm going to show you a simple way to do that, to make, I'm calling them pillows because that's what we're making today. and she made fruitcake cookies. Is what everyone in the family expected from her. All of her siblings, when we go to my grandmother's house, always expected those things from her. And she worked as a, as a mother, as I'm growing up, in retail. And so if you know what working in retail is at Christmas, you understand hours are minimal at home. So she took the time, didn't matter how late she stayed up, to make those things. Okay, we are ready for the Christmas season. We're so excited here at Highlands Farms. Couple of things. Let's just kind of recap what happened in this crazy little whirlwind today. We have from Tracy's Kitchen, we have some delicious, easy Rocky Road fudge, which is my mom's specialty. Like I said, everyone loves it. They can't wait to eat it. And hopefully you'll try this at home because it's so easy and it doesn't take any time to make it. So anyway, that's a great little thing to have. Fruitcake cookies. Those are so good. I've never been able to make a fruitcake, but this is the easy go-to. So fruitcake cookies. Let me see what else. Our pillows, of course. We made our pillow. And you know, remember this, when you're making those pillows, you can find stencils for anything. We just happen to have stencils with the letters on it. So Noel, believe, praise, whatever you want to put on it, you can. Add Christmas trees. You know, you've got the pens, the paint pens. Do free, free drawing, free painting, and do what you want. We put a little snowflake in silver on there, so you might want to put a Christmas tree with little red ornaments or whatever. It's your imagination, you do it. Also, don't forget what you can do with Greenery. Making those beautiful candles, those beautiful lanterns, anything with Greenery, I love, and you know that. I've already told you that. I don't have to rehash it. So, one more thing. I want to tell you this. Many years ago, I had someone tell me, and this has stood in my mind for a long time. She said, it's all about the details. And it really didn't register so much then, but it does now. And I get what she was saying. This lady was a florist. She did beautiful arrangements. Anything that she touched was just perfect. And she told me it's all about the details. And when you put that in your mind and you remember, you know, when we have a creation, when we create something, we continue to go back to it time after time just to tweak and do whatever we have to do. but just knowing that it's all about the details means a lot. I'm going to give you an example. Several years ago, I was at a major tourist attraction, and I'll leave it at that. And at this tourist attraction, I was there for Christmas to see the beautiful Christmas decorations, and they were over the top beautiful. But also during that, I was able to look at small things. Like, I may ruin you for life, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it for your benefit. I looked at garland, which had, this was artificial garland by the way, which had not been pulled apart and separated. It was all kind of crumbled up like they just got it out of the box and hung it. Bows looked like they pulled them out of the attic from last year and stuck them up instead of straightening, making sure that every loop was in place. Details. It's all about the details. So, like I said, I'm going to leave you with that because the small details, even though they don't seem like a big deal when you see them lying there before you put them on your finished product, that's what makes it. And I've learned that over the years. And all of my decorating, crafting, whatever I've done, I've learned that the details make it stand out from the rest. And I'll say that. So, okay, I think we've gone over the kitchen part. We've gone over the decorating. Oh my gosh. We are hosting a Christmas party at our house. We want to show you some pictures as we close today. We'll show you some pictures of some maybe food or a couple of things from the party. And remember, we will be back before Christmas another time and hopefully get a couple of more ideas. Please remember to follow us on Facebook. Also, send us any questions you have in the comments or email us directly. Appalachian Living on the farm. You can send us any comments, anything that you have. Me personally, Tracy Fletcher McLaughlin. We want you to be a part of us. I want you to feel like you're growing up on the farm like I am. But anyway, it is the season, and don't ever forget the reason for the season. And that's why we're here. And that's why we can celebrate today. And I feel like not only today, but throughout the year, we should celebrate every day. Just seems so much more magical this time of year, and that's why we do it. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. We are going to go ahead and get ready for our party, put the last little finishing touches, the details on our party, and we will see you next time. But until then, I'm Tracy Fletcher McLaughlin, and this is Appalachian Living on the Farm. Come back and see us. We will see you soon.
Magazine for Women and Modern Day Appalachia Woman, magazines with a regional footprint. We are expanding and we are hiring. We are looking for energetic people who want to have a career in presenting a well-branded and respected product. Become a member of our team and a member of a growing successful company. Email your resume or video today.